Ulrich is very strong visually in how he tells his story, you know, like using tableaus to allow the audience kind of to enter the world from the exterior, from the outside, as almost like someone who walks into a room and looks at a room, or the experience of walking down the street. You know, it's kind of, he's letting up the viewer to be the camera in a way. And then he uses the hand-hold approach for me to be more intimate with his characters and to explore the story from moment to moment. So the audience is more engaged in what's going to happen without being predetermined. In other words, you're feeling that it's happening in real time. For me, Ulrich holds the mirror up for the reflection of the audience. You know, the screen is a mirror for everybody brings something of themselves to a film. And Ulrich is holding up some type of mirror for people to respond to. For me, he uncovers private moments in people that you don't want to necessarily, or you don't necessarily see in others, but you maybe experience with yourself. And I think that's what is so effective in his storytelling. Mm-hmm. And for me, he's actually a very moral director. His storytellings are very moral without being a moralist. And I think that's a very hard thing to do, and I don't think there's been a director since Kieślowski that's done something like that, in which he can show things and they have a certain type of morality in the way he's expressing ideas about the characters without preaching to the audience, without being moralistic and explaining that this is the way you should feel about something. Mm-hmm. He allows the intelligence of the audience to make choices about how they feel about something without imposing necessarily what he thinks you should feel. What's interesting to me about Ulrich's work is that he's exploring the boundaries of cinema. You know, traditionally we think of it as the illusion of reality, but what is the reality of the illusion? And so I think he questions what the reality is of the illusion. Or is reality the illusion? Maybe that's more important. Maybe really what he's talking about is reality the illusion. We don't have to worry anymore about the illusion of reality. The reality is the illusion.